Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Sesame Brioche Buns. Let's begin. So to get started on the recipe, you want to grab yourself a large mixing bowl and place in all of your flour followed by your salt. Then mix them together until they are fully combined, as you do not want the salt to interact with the yeast at all. Then you can go ahead and add in your yeast, followed by the sugar and the milk, the butter and the eggs. This does use a lot of eggs. It's a very enriched dough, so this may take more time to prove. Mix on a low speed to start with, working you up to a medium high, and the dough should form, but it may be sticky, so don't worry if it is. It's because it's so super enriched. You've got milk, butter and eggs in there. Don't forget to flour your surface with a generous amount of flour, then place your dough onto it. As you can tell, it's a nice dough, but it's a bit sticky. This is what you're looking for, so just as you're giving it a brief knead, just incorporate some more flour. It should take away some of that stickiness, but also be a very soft dough. You'll want to bring the dough into a ball shape, so just move it around until you have. Make sure you tuck in any bits that aren't perfect underneath, like this. Just as you can tell, I'm just tucking it underneath. Round it off, then place into a lightly oiled bowl, which has just been oiled with some flavourless oil. Place in the dough and then cover with cling film and allow to prove for around 45 minutes to an hour, or until the dough has almost touched the top of the bowl or doubles in size, whichever is applicable to you. So once my dough was proved, I decided to knock it back, so I removed it from the bowl, and then just knocking the air out, I used my fingertips to remove some of those gases that had built up during the first proof. This is a good sign that your dough is active and the yeast was working. Bring the dough back in on itself and bring it back into a ball, as this will make it easier for when you're portioning up the dough in just a little bit. You don't have to do this, this is just how I would work it. Take your scales and then divide your dough by 12, and that's how much each ball of dough should weigh. So you'll do the calculations. You should get the same as I, but it might be a little bit different. Scale each ball of dough up, but then round them off. I'm placing around 5 onto this tray and then 6 onto a standard tray. This tray is a bit of a weird shape. Just smooth, and the ball should be smooth as well. It shouldn't be any jaggedy bits, and if it is, just keep rolling until it does. You may overwork the dough, so try not to do it too much. Place onto a tray and repeat the process. But before you place them in to be proved, I do the sesame seeds now. Again, it doesn't really matter when you do it, but I like to do it now as you get more coverage. Repeat until you've got no dough left, and they should all be coated very generously, as some do fall off when we're proving and baking. And here is what they look like once they've proved. They've proven up very nicely. These are very round, so they're a bit higher than usual rather than being wider. And you may think, well, why didn't you sesame seed after egg wash? I do it both ways, but this way works best for me. So just repeat the process until you have egg washed them. I did both methods and filmed both, but I put both into the video. So as you can tell, these haven't got sesame seeds on, so I egg washed these ones and then put the sesame seeds on. But here is what they look like once they're baked. Either way, this was from the 2 batches, you can't tell. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again very soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to all my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.